Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we have a really spicy one because today we have the old tribe team facing off against each other. As you guys might know, well, we have Maxi and Chech staying in tribe. Nick and Lex though left tribe and joined Spacestation. And this one is going to really nice match to show off who right now is having like the better day, I would say, because this match is a playoff match as well. And this means it matters. Whoever loses is dropping out of the competition. Whoever wins, though, is going to move on into the next round. And this already is as an introduction. Let's get started with the first attack. And we have Maxi coming in and starting things off for Tribe. And he's starting off with some nice lightnings onto those enemy defenses, and he's trying to split those lightnings off to make sure that he's hitting the enemy queen as well twice. So he had some lightnings onto the scatter and some lightnings onto the inferno tower, which now leaves the scatter in the range of being like, you could basically use the royal champ ability. So that's kind of the goal, which was with this attack. Now he's using a boulder to kind of like boulder bounce and funnel the top bitter hut to make sure that his queen is actually going inside. Really nice move over there. Royal champ ability, making sure she's getting some buildings over there down. And then obviously now under fire of those headhunters. It's kind of rough for Hero getting shot by some annoying headhunters. But either way, so far the Sui looks great because he took care already of the enemy hero, of the enemy queen, of the enemy royal champion. So no more important heroes are left at this point. And now he's using headhunters to kind of distract the hound even longer to make sure that he can, well, somehow push further with his queen. So far, this looks as an entry point pretty solid, I would say. Queen is now, I think he's letting the queen kind of die to the hound. I'm not sure. But this is what it looks like right now. The queen should die any second now. He has no poison left because he used that already early. So now he needs to use some minions, which he's doing to save everything. And this is now looking pretty interesting because the blimp is making to the town hall. There should be some goblins in there, I guess. Now the freeze making sure the town is going to go down. The next town should fly across. And now we have a ton of traps over there. The loons are making like it way into the back end. We have no more warden ability left, and we have not too many spells left. Like one more haste. That's it. That's it. Nothing more. And on the back end, there's still some more defenses with the wizard tower, the air defense as well. And this tornado trap is being super annoying right now. Now the next haste, making sure that he's having a quick access to this back end with the wizard tower and so on. One loon is splitting off to the air defense. Not making it though, but at the same time, having the air defense a little bit lower on hit points. The last archer tower should drop any second. And it looks like this should be a triple if the last air defense goes down. And that's what it is. Warden is taking that down. So this looks really good as an opening attack for Tribe. And this should be the first triple in this match. Starting off really nicely for us. And, well, now we have Space Station going in next. And let's see what army choice is going to be made over there, or like who exactly is going to attack. And we have in the end Crazy Ryan starting things off for Space Station. He as well is going in with those lightnings, making sure that he's having the nice and easy entry, but at the same time he's not going as heavy as Maxi did with those lightnings. He's doing a nice and easy Royal Champion trick. Royal Champion should walk along on the right side. Meanwhile, we have the King and Queen getting sent in for the Town Hall though. He has a ton of sneaky goblins. Maybe the clan, maybe the push is not meant to get the town hall. Either way, now we have some problems because the Royal Champion, I don't think the Royal Champ was intended to lure out the clan castle. Not really sure because that's not what it looks like. The town hall now is activated as well, which is really bad news for Ryan because this means the queen is having way more damage than he planned on. And well, now he's trying to get rid of this left elixir storage because if the storage goes down, he could send in the sneaky goblins for that town hall, but he had to invest so many things already. Now one sneaky goblin over there as well. Queen is dealing with some more lava pups. Queen is shooting some more times. And now it's all about those sneaky goblins. They need to get the town hall down. Otherwise, this would be huge bad news for him. Freeze invested as well. Town hall is going down, which is okay. Like, the town hall went down, but at the same time, he had to invest so many spells. Like, at least 2 freezes just for getting the town hall, which I don't think was planned like this. So, luring out the clan castle that early with the Royal Champion was not intended, I guess. There is no freeze left for the single Fervent Tower, which means this Slammer is going to melt like nothing. Slammer already opened, Lalo's getting in as well. He needs to kind of wait with the Warden ability to kind of like save it up for the more dangerous part in that base, for the multi and everything. And that's what he's doing right now. Now the nice Warden ability to block some Eagle shots, really nicely done over there. Some more loons and some more black mines in the core are getting up there, but the Warden ability was timed nicely. And now he has a huge loot parade coming into the back, and at the same time, the multi-inferno tower, nothing is tanking for those loons. The hound already like died out, and there's no freeze to protect the loons either. So those loons, even though he has the spells left, are just going to quickly die because there's no tanking power. And those loons are squishy, especially if there are traps, and especially if there's a multi-inferno tower hitting them. Multi-inferno towers are so scary against those squishy troops, and now this is not going to make it, like especially with the queen still being alive. Not really sure if the only thing which went wrong was the enemy royal champion, or like the royal champion overall luring out the clan castle, but this looked kind of strange. Not really sure what exactly the plan was, but still good save in the end, like getting the town hall down, obviously getting the percentage, even though this is not the highest, but still having like such a unexpected entry which is going wrong, getting saved on an 80+% is not a bad thing at all. So nicely done by Crazy Ryan, really good effort. Last couple of seconds are going to go around. We have now 87% for Crazy Ryan, so not the best, not the worst, I would say, especially with this entry. But now we have Chech coming in, the Chuck Norris of Clash of Clans, I always call him like that. So we have the super witches once again in place, and this is something which he loves to do, which is the Warden Walk for the Town Hall. And well, even though I know he hates this because he wants to do something in his attack, basically, and having a Warden Walk in the beginning, he always says that you could like kind of like sleep in the first 1 minute of the attack, which is obviously not the best thing, because this means that you're getting kind of like you're not that concentrated anymore because you're just getting so bored by this. But I guess, let's see. I mean, getting bored is one thing, but I mean, getting tripled by Chech is another thing. So let's see if Nick can somehow defend this. Chech finally arrived at that town hall, making sure his warden is taking that down nice and quickly with that rage. And then there's going to be any second now the super witch is getting started into that multi-inferno tower compartment, and then obviously at the bottom side we're going to see the king somehow maybe getting pushed into that scatter. That's what it looks like, and let's see if he can somehow make this. So the queen to lure over the warden. So far so good. The super witches are taking some damage, so the healers should switch. That's what they're doing, and this is exactly what it should look like. So really nicely done. There's another super war break just to make sure that he's opening up the core. He already opened up the core, so there's one war break left, and there's a jump for the backhand as well. So this entry is looking really, really damn good. The king at the bottom side though is struggling with those scatter shots, but apparently there are not too many traps. So this means the scatter should go down, and this is key in this iteration. The flanking scatter shot, you want to have that down ASAP. Now Hawk Riders with the Royal Champion. We don't see those Hawk Riders often anymore, but Chech is deciding to go with the Hawk Riders over there. And now we have the backhand jump just to make sure everything has access to this backhand. Just remember, this attack was not done with lightnings, which means he has way more spells than normally on a Super Witch or on a Smash attack, because, well, as soon as you have no lightnings with you, you have so many freezes, invisibility spells, and so on. So really nicely done so far. He has like around 50 seconds left. Now the Royal Champion ability, making sure that he's hitting all of the important buildings, especially the back-end scatter. And now it's just important to have the back-end scatter going down. A nice freeze to save everything. He has another freeze just to make sure the scatter cannot move at all. And then one more invisibility spell. So this is going to be... time should be no problem. This is going to be the next 3-star for Tribe Gaming. Chech is getting it done, as well as Maxi. So nicely done. And now we have the next attack for Space Station, and they need to triple. They need to triple to keep this match close somehow. And we have Nick. Okay, so actually we could just skip to the next attack, to be honest, because it's Nick and he's doing Lalo. So let's just see and enjoy and watch this attack, okay? So first off, he's doing a Yeti Blimp with Lalo, which are not too many people are doing right now, I guess. Like, this is a pretty unique thing, and this is the one thing about Lick, which is so scary. Yes, you always know kind of that he's going to do Lalo, most of the time at least. But at the same time, it's really hard to defend that. His Lalo is so damn clean, so let's see, before I praise him too much, and then he's fading, and then I'm like jinxing or whatever. So let's wait for some more seconds for him to finish off his entry, and then we can like have a better picture of if it's going to go well or not. So far, the funnel is doing great. Like, the wizard is doing his job over there. Then the king is walking in as well. The poison worked. He has 1 minute and or like he has 50 seconds off the clock, which isn't the worst. Like, this is pretty normal, I would say. Doing a Lalo attack like this. Now the wizard at the top left to funnel his troops in, or like his heroes actually, inside the town, because that is like his final arrival. Like, that's where he wants to be. The next war break, just to make sure that he's opening up the town compartment, and this so far looks pretty damn good. Now we have the king getting onto the town hall. The tornado trap is being a little bit annoying, but the king is just punching the town hall quickly. And this means the town is going down. The queen now is using her ability. And now the royal champion taking down the next building. He needs to freeze the single inferno tower. Otherwise, the royal champion is not having a enjoyable life. But it seems like he's just forgetting about the royal champ. So this means the royal champ is going down early. But now we have the Lalo. This is where Nick is doing his magic. So we have no air defenses left at this point, which means we have 2 ice hounds flying in front of those loons. And now the warden ability for the core. Most of the time we have a ton of red mines in that core, so that was kind of like a prediction. More tornado trap, not tornado trap, but the warden ability, I guess. But no red mines so far. We have some more loons on the right side. He has so many spells. Like, he has so many different spells for this Lalo. It is just insane. And this backhand scatter is just keep getting frozen up. Now another haste getting into the backhand scatter. And I told you we could just skip that attack because it's going to be a triple E. We have Nick getting it done. Really nice triple over there. This is so impressive. I mean, you guys know I'm doing Lalo right now, but this looks so easy. And this is triggering me so much. It looks so easy, but at the same time, it is so difficult. So, such a nice attack by Nick. Really, really great job. And this means Spacestation is really back in the game. And now they just need to have one more triple to tie it out. And, well, now it's up to Tribe. If they're going to triple, then it's once again a huge lead for them. And this time we have the P.E.K.K.A. the Chinese Smash. The P.E.K.K.A. Chinese Smash from Excosist. And he's going to Warden Walk this Eagle, which so far looks good. And I guess then he's going to enter at the right side, getting into that multi-inferno tower nice and early, war breaking into the scatter. And then he's going to get, or like go for that tunnel with the blimp, I guess. At least that's what he has selected right now. So Warden Walk so far, I mean, once again, the Warden Walk is just to like fall asleep, take some rest, and channel your energy for the actual attack. That's what Excosist is doing right now. Warden is finally on his main target, I would say, with taking down that eagle. And now we have, wait a second, we have the funnel on the left side. I mean, the skeleton spell is pretty cool. Pretty nice idea to funnel those troops in, like, tank the Inferno Tower for the king and funnel everything inside. So that's a pretty nice approach. Now we have the Smash getting into that base. He needs to wait kind of a long time for his Warden ability. Otherwise, those super wizards are going to die. Kind of. Wait a second. Why did he did use the where are the super wizards going? What are the super wizards doing? What? And now the headhunter sniped the warden. Oh my goodness, this is not looking good at all. Like, the warden died to the clan castle. The super wizards did some trolling, and now we have some, I would say, huge problems. I mean, there's still P.E.K.K.A. alive, right? There's still the queen is still alive with her ability, so that's not too bad. But at the same time, obviously, you want to have your DPS troops alive as well. The troops which are supposed to do the damage. So let's see if this can be somehow still enough. More black mines in the core. So nice trap placement by Garretticus and Spacestation. And now we have at the bottom side, having the Royal Champion walking around the bottom side. The Queen should take down this enemy Royal Champion. The last P.E.K.K.A. is going down. And now this is going to be a close finish. Royal Champion ability taking down some more buildings. Queen is somehow being alive as well, with having one healer tanking actually And now the queen needs to take down this Expo. This Expo is key for getting this triple. The healer is dying, and this means this is not going to get a triple because the last couple of troops are going to die. Nice try by Excosist. I think the Warden ability was way too early. The Warden ability was way too early, and this is causing all of his DPS troops to die. So just imagine having the Warden ability like a couple of seconds later to have his super troops, like his super wizards staying alive and being able to kind of like melt through this enemy hound. This would have been a complete different story. Was a nice try, but at the same time, great base building from Spacestation, defending Excosist over here on a 94%. Let's see, 94, 93. What is it? 94% for Excosist. And now we have Spacestation hitting once again. So let's see. Garretticus this time on its own is on offense, and he is going for Maxi. And they need this triple. They really need this triple to make things once again a bit closer. And he's going for a really nice king dive, which means he's sending his king into the scatter compartment, which is a pretty classic thing to do at the moment, especially with Suilalo. And this is kind of surprising to me that this is not baited whatsoever. Like, the final was way too easy, and now he's getting the scatter and the enemy royal champion out of the way. This is just way too much value for this king. This is such a nice entry from Garretticus. Really nicely done. Now the loons and the dragons are coming in as well. The queen at the bottom side funneling everything and pushing everything inside. The main question is, though, is there enough dragon power to get out of the splash damage out of the way? I mean, there is a ton of splash on the back end. Super many wizard towers. The scatter at the top side as well. And now we have the blimp making it to the town hall. Meanwhile, we have the dragons into the enemy clan castle. There is the tornado trap as well over there. And now we need the dragons to channel their inner energy and push through this somehow in a magic way, because I just don't see this. Like, the dragons, obviously they're nice and everything, but at the same time they're splitting so badly that nothing really is going into the scatter. The scatter is still being alive, and the scatter is dealing so much damage. Now at the bottom side, he needs to freeze the first wizard tower, which was not really intended, I guess, and nearly all of the dragons already died. So the wizards, the bats are going through their back end. And now we need to take care of this range of the scatter. This range is important. If this scatter is shooting and hitting some bats, this is over. So now the scatter is shooting actually and hitting a ton of bats over there. Freezing now the scatter shot, which is too late. But this means there's one more bat on the outside. But guys, I don't see this triple. I don't see this triple, but let's see. Let's wait for the dragons. Maybe they can somehow do the miracle run and finish off this base in style. One really nice minion on the cannon on the right side. We have the dragons getting into the top side. The one bat spell did not finish off this Tesla. And I mean, there's so much. I mean, especially with the king over there as well. Like, the king can tank for the scatter shot. This needs to have lucky timing. I guess the sneaky goblins to get them onto the Lexnos storage, so they're pushing them inside. Apparently not. That was kind of confusing. Super sneaky goblin usage, but I guess okay. The scatter is just melting those dragons. No, those dragons are just way too low. They have no chance, which means this is going to be another defense for Tribe. So far the defense for Tribe is doing great work. We have the Warden finishing off some more buildings, which is great percentage-wise, so Spacestation has a chance to come back on percent, but at the same time, with the first attack being below 90%, this is not the best, like, start, I would say, but still, because there are a few more attacks to go, so this war is far from being over. Let's take a look at the stats really quick, and then at the next attack. So we have 8-7 right now for Tribe. Percentage lead as well, around about 4% on average. So, well, lead for Tribe, but still the war's not over just yet. And we have Nebrax coming in, and he's going in with the Zap Lalo as well. Where is he starting? This compartment over there looks quite strange with having the two Inferno Towers right next to each other. So, let's see where exactly he's going to lightning. He's going for the Queen. Okay, that's what it looks like. Some nice lightnings over there. The next lightning. And now the Earthquake. Wait a second. He did not... Did he hit? I guess he did hit the scatter, right? But that looks somewhat a bit strange. We have the King and the Queen now walking around the outside. The Royal Champ is supposed to take down the scatter, I believe. And now we have King and Queen walking into the direction of the town hall. They need to take down the town hall. This is the key. This is their goal. This is... Yeah, this is kind of the thing which they're supposed to go for, right? So the king and the queen are walking alongside, making sure they can somehow maybe reach their town hall. There is no expo on that queen, which means it's just the hound, which is not too much damage, which is great. The king, meanwhile, is doing some more funneling at the bottom side. The queen should go inside. The only problem could be the enemy queen. If the enemy queen is engaging his own queen, that could be really bad news for him. So now let's see how the queen moves. The queen is taking down the first building. The second building, where is she going next? Is she going for the enemy queen, or is she going for the... She's going for the builder hut, now the archer tower, and now the town. Okay, so this should look alright. We have already 40% of the base taken down. Now we have the Lalo starting, and this should normally be looking really good as well for Nebrax, since he's doing really well with Lalo as well over there. So the tornado is kind of like playing around with that slammer. Meanwhile, we have the Lalo already starting. No headhunters just yet, which is surprising because he's not taking down the enemy royal champion. The enemy royal champion is dealing a ton of damage over there. Why is he not sending in any headhunters? Now the headhunters though, now the warden ability, and those headhunters are supposed to take down the enemy queen as well, I guess. Let's see. First headhunter is running through the enemy king. Second headhunter is killing that enemy queen, so he's getting that out of the way. Lalo from the top side as well. And Lalo now is everywhere, basically. Meanwhile, the slammer is tanking perfectly. It's kind of looking like a little bit of chaos, but at the same time, the eagle should go down. The scatter is still being tanked. He has one freeze left, and guys, I believe this is going to be the next triple for Tribe Gaming. If he opens up the slammer, the dragon is going to come out, helping already with the cleanup. So open up the... Why is he not opening the slammer? What, Nebrax? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Why is he not opening the slammer? I feel like opening the slammer to have the dragon inside of the base so the loon's path onto the outside is way better than not opening the slammer. But I don't know why, but maybe it was a choice of... I have no clue. Either way, it is a triple, so that's everything what matters. So another 3-star for Tribe. Now Spacestation really needs to get the triple in. Agent is in. Agent the Legend. And he's going in with those Inferno Dragons. And they're such an annoying army to defend. So let's see if Chech can do this, or if once again Inferno Dragons are striking again. So far he's doing some funneling. He already warbroke at the top side, but let's see. He's sending his queen in over there. The Inferno Dragons are going to be started as well. Where is the king getting placed? I have no clue where the king is going to be placed. Maybe at the bottom left side to funnel. Not sure just yet. We have the Inferno Dragons making it slowly into the first compartment. The blimp is making it to that town hall. And now we have the rage. Oh my goodness, that tornado is kind of scary. The tornado trap is being kind of scary. The loons are getting pushed away even further. The tornado trap, one final... like rotation, I would say, and now that town needs to go down. A ton of freezes are used, a ton of freezes. Those freezes are kinda scary because they need, normally you need those for the back end. The king was used at the top side to help the queen get that Inferno Tower out of the way somehow, which did not work finally. But at the same time, we have the Royal Champion pushing in from the left side, nice and easy, pushing everything back into the core. The Inferno Dragon are helping the Electro Dragon, so everything is following the lead. Not anymore, because the Electro Dragon just died. So we have the Inferno Dragons kind of helping everything. There are so many skeletons just tanking the back, and this is just so crazy. We have the Royal Champion still trying to help over there, and this is not looking too bad. We have a ton of Inferno Dragons on the left side, on the outside of the base as well. Royal Champion now is hopping over, helping, and now if this Inferno Tower goes down, this should be a 3-star, and yes, the Inferno Tower is going down, and this means Agent is getting it done for Space Station. Really nice triple, really nice triple. Last cannon is not dropping to the Royal Champion, but at the same time, Inferno Dragons are going to finish off this base. Really great job, really nice job by Agent, getting it done with the Inferno Dragons, and this means, once again, it's close. It is close, but I think a high percentage 2-star should be enough for Tribe to finish off this match with the victory. So let's take a look real quick. It's 11-10 for Tribe. So they're leading on stars, and percentage is looking really good as well. They have like a 3% average lead on their attacks, which means like a 90+% should be the victory. Like a 90+% 2-star should be the victory. And we have Cronos coming in. He's choosing the super wishes as well. So let's see what type of an attack this is going to be. First thing, which is really good for Tribe, well, there is not the possibility of having a Tesla farm at the top over there. So that's already a nice thing. He's not losing his warden ability from the get-go. I'm sorry, kind of trolling a little bit my my former teammate Maxi over there, but still, this has to be done as well sometimes. So, well, so far so good. Warden is surviving the first couple of seconds, which is key, and now we have Cronos starting his, like, getting into the interesting part about the Warden walk, if there is any of those. Like, I don't know if there's actually an interesting phase of a Warden walk. Not really sure, because always looks so boring. But, I mean, okay, Warden walk so far is getting it done, I guess. But he needs to wait for the air defense. The air defense needs to go down, not only for the healers, but as well for the pathing. So I think he should wait for this air defense going down. This would be pretty nice, but he's not waiting for that. Okay, so the healers are switching, which is great. Now oh no, oh no, oh no. The skeleton trap, please don't. No, super witches, go back, go back. No, 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 go. This is so unfortunate. I mean, what? This skeleton trap was so OP from Lex. This one skeleton trap was insane. Saving the entry for his base. Now the super witches are finally making it into the core. Nice jump to save this attack and get everything back into the core. But the queen had to use her ability at the town hall. Now the rage, warden ability now as well. So really nice warden ability. Taking down the enemy queen as well with that skeleton in that warden ability, so nicely done. Some more loons getting into that base. I mean, it's not looking too bad, to be honest. We have the Valkyries going in as well. Valkyries in combination with the Royal Champion in a second. We have a backhand jump as well, because he did not have too many other spells, just one other rage. And now it's all about the backhand. 50 seconds roundabout left. And this is still not decided just yet if this is going to be a triple or not. I mean, the queen is doing some random things over there, but we all know that already. The Royal Champion at the bottom side is doing some work as well, and this is so nicely saved from Cronos. So let's see if this can still work. I mean, as we said, it's above 90%, and this means Tribe is going to win. And so far it looks good. I mean, the Royal Champion is doing some more work at the bottom side. The Royal Champion is jumping around. If the Royal Champion can take down the scatter, this has a chance to triple. The Super Witches are still there. The Warden is tanking. And now the Royal Champion is engaging that enemy scatter any second. But this looks just like way too much damage over there. The Royal Champion is struggling with the last couple of defenses. And this looks like a time fail. Oh my goodness, the scatter is going down, but this is 5 seconds left. Even though this is going to be a time fail. I mean, we all saw this already. But this means it is going to be a 96%. This should be enough for a try for the victory. But still, let's see the last attack. Let's see what the last attack is going to bring for a space station. We have Lexnos going in, and he's doing some Lalo. That's awesome to see. Really, really nice. Where exactly is he going to lightning? And let's see where he's going to start off his Sui. So, first off, starting off with the Sui, not with the lightnings. That's interesting, okay? So, he's starting off with some funneling at the bottom side, taking down this archer tower. Now the blimp as well for that town hall with Sui Lalo. It's kind of interesting, but let's see. Once again, a tornado trap in front of that town hall, which is, I don't know, which it seems like it's Tribe's thing, right? Like, we had so many tornado traps right next to the town hall, which maybe it's the right choice. Not really sure. So the goblins are taking down the town hall. Now the king is getting placed as well. Meanwhile, we had the lightnings getting dropped as well. So some nice time management from Lex over there, making sure that, we have the lightnings not getting placed in the beginning, and meanwhile, nothing is happening. Instead, he's starting off with the blimp, making sure, meanwhile, like during the blimp timing, he's doing the lightning. So really nice time investment, like really nice time management over there from Lex. And now it's all about the Sui. The king walked inside. Not sure if that was intended, but it does not look like, because the king now needs to beat that wall to get back to the queen and helping her. Meanwhile, we have now the ice golem with the Royal Champion coming in, but the ice golem is a little bit late, so the ice golem might be behind. Yeah, the ice golem is too late, which means the Royal Champion ability needs to be used quite early. Invisibility spell as well. Clan Cast is coming out. He needs to make sure that his queen is somehow staying alive. The Royal Champion is dead by now. Queen is trying to help somehow everything else. He needs to take down the Royal Champ, and he's getting it done. So really nicely done. I mean, he got everything he wanted, I guess. So, Lalo is getting started. Lalo is getting started from the top side. He has a ton of ice sounds over there as well, which are supposed then to freeze those defenses. Warden is getting sent in from the top side. He has one important hero against him, which is the enemy queen. And now it's all about the back end. The eagle shots. From the graveyard, the eagle is still hitting some shots onto his loons, which is not the nicest thing to have. Now the hasted loons into the back and making sure that he's having those things covered. The headhunters are dealing with the enemy queen nicely to make sure that she's going down. But now the sweeper. This sweeper is being so annoying, pushing those loons back non-stop. We have on the outside the one giant tanking, really nice choice over there. But this sweeper is being so annoying, and pushing those loons back and all over. And now we have the loons getting it done with this Inferno Tower. The Warden is somehow tanking the sweeper, which means the loons can finally push through, push into the core, push into the Tesla. The question now, is this enough time-wise? I mean, yes, 15 seconds. The last defense is going down right now. The loons are not splitting too nicely. And this in 10 seconds is going to be quite a challenge. The minions and pups are doing everything they can. He had only ice sounds, which means there were not too many pups which could help. And now this is going to be 99%. So 99% for Space Station in the end for Lexnos. And this means this is going to be a victory for Tribe Gaming, 13-12. GG's to both teams. Obviously, it was a really nice show. I hope I see those teams back at Worlds again. Obviously, maybe even the Clash of Clans warm-up tournament. Either way, let's see. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.